And we're back. So, Big Dogs is leading the set 1-0 right now.
Yeah, we definitely want to see more useful fire pots from Forge and Fire, and I think we also want to see their supports actually sticking with their frontliners a bit better and not having all their supports peel off for the flanks. Maybe trying to bait out the fire pot so that they can keep some type of loose formation, because from what I saw last map, the supports were pretty ineffective.
This is very interesting. I'm seeing Fortune Fire Siphon using a bill hook, but he has tier 2 head.
Maybe he's running fire pot for them.
Okay, but that's still like a lot of points. It's only 5 points. You can go 3-3-3 bill hook fire pot.
We'll have to see. He could be running Flesh Wound as well. It looks
Wait,
like
no,
he's
he has
also
a
using
mace
a
secondary.
mace.
He has a mace secondary. This is hype. He's gonna. I want to see him throw the mace at the start.
Mace does 35 damage on a hit, correct?
I have no idea. I've never thrown it. Alright, so they are fighting on the blue ice, live and die on the blue ice. But Fortune Fire is playing so passive right now. They're kind of like being
Fire
afraid.
pot, look at that, splits their team right in half.
Exactly. Big Dog's just getting the easy early picks, and they're just looking to steamroll it, no deaths.
Huge fire pot, split their team right down the middle, and they just capitalized instantly. Nothing they could do after that.
I don't know if Fortune Fire is like afraid of Big Dogs or if they're trying to bait the fire pot, although when the fire pot came out, like they didn't instantly sprint away, so that leads me to believe that they were just kind of afraid of them.
I don't think they're claiming enough real estate either. They are this
Right.
round, but last round they stayed all the way back by the icicles.
Oh, Mark just goes in 1v5! Yeah, intentionally feeds. But somehow Big Dog's actually got a pick on the back end, and they actually are having a massive advantage this round, and they won! Wow, incredible. Mork actually was a deer in headlights. He was running up the hill, and then he sees 5 people, and he just dies instantly.
It didn't go well for them, but I liked that round better from Forge and Fire because they took more real estate and were trying to contest for that hill. You don't want to just let red team do what they want, or else you kind of forfeit your advantage.
Forgery just like pushes in, but his team doesn't help him, and he just instantly goes down. 5v4 here from Big Dogs. They're just swarming him. Team kill from Forge and Fire, and this is looking very decisive these early rounds.
Absolutely not. Well, hello. Oh, hello. Hello.
I am seeing still members with tier 2 chests. You know, I hate to see it, but it is what it is. I do think that this map is blue-sided, and I would like Forge and Fire to maybe play more aggressive. Another bad fire pot comes out. Decent fire pot from Big Dogs.
Yeah,
Kind of
very
corralling
good fire pot.
Oh, they have the Spear and Shield player is flanking. His Dagger Shield this time, actually. He's in a 2v1 right now. He's trying to collect pressure, but he instantly goes down to a jump stab. Those work pretty well against Spears. Or Shield, sorry. 3v3 right now. 2v3. Advantage Forge and Fire. Siphon's just jumping all over the place. He really likes to jump, I guess.
Really pulled that one back from the brink.
Definitely. Big Dogs had a massive early start, but they couldn't push that hard because they forced a choke, but then the fire kind of, you know, made it so they couldn't push their advantage after they got some early hits. Big Dog's just having 2 people go on the right. Mork is all the way on the right. Like, I really want to see them just try to instantly kill him. He's got
Another
2 hits
useless
with
fire
Eagles.
pot.
Big Dogs wins the 2v2 on the right. 5v4 advantage for Big Dogs. Just getting some trade kills over on the left side. Siphon's trying his best to try to win this round for his team. But his team goes down, and he just gets stabbed in the back. And Big Dogs takes it.
I can't tell if Forgery is overextending or if his team is not helping him, but most of these rounds I'm seeing him do well in 1v2s, but he's never got support with them, and so he just ends up not being as impactful as he probably could be.
Yeah, they had 2 Forged and Fire players just, they're really fearing this Mork guy. Like, he's just, look, he's just all by himself. He's kind of run to his team, but he's just playing, this Mork guy is playing with no fear. He's just always trying to flank, and do massive damage with that Evening Star. Big kind of like massive, just massive spread right now. They're trying to get around Forge and Fire. Early pick coming out from Henny with his spear. 3 early picks. 4 early picks. And it's a 4v1 right now. Songs, he doesn't even care. He just hits his teammate. He knows he's got this round. Yeah, like I said, right, Muff, this is just a slaughter. Like, big dogs, they're just fanning out, like truly just fanning out and swarming Forge and Fire. I'd like to see Forge and Fire just pick one side and just, you know, rush. Like, you maybe rush this left side. There's 2 guys alone, you know, maybe rush the right guy. Mort's alone. And they're just kind of playing too passive.
Very indecisive stuff here. They don't seem to press their advantages either.
Alright, Forgery instantly goes down, but it is looking kind of alright. 3v3. Spears are trying to swap. Songsy gets a pick. Oh, he's trying to fist him! Oh, the Halberd player missed and he fists him right in his back. You hate to see it.
Oh, hello.
He threw the rapier, I think he missed, and then it's like, you know what? I won't pick up a weapon. I'll just Rocky Balboa him to death, and he gets it.
I would like to see Forge and Fire make a push over the hill and try something different, because this passive play, that fire pot is just eating them alive, and they're indecisive in the team fight. Oh, and it looks like that's what we're seeing here, so maybe this might go differently.
Right? They're trying to pick off Mork, and they instantly kill Mork. I really like that. That's what we were talking about. But big dogs did flank around him, but really decisive win here from Forge and Fire. I really like how aggressive they were. They saw Mork was by himself, and he just got instantly 2v1'd, and with the War Axe hit to kill and speed, he just instantly goes down.
Yeah, much better from Forge and Fire. They were much more decisive, and they pushed in together and stayed close, and easy work.
Let's see if they continue this aggression. Yeah, now Big Dogs is kind of on the back foot. They're the ones backing up now. They do get a pretty good fire pot. Oh, but Mork just comes from behind him. He's just smacking him in the rear with the Evening Star. He's in a 1v1 now. His teammate hits him. I don't want to see that. The Morph excels him to death, but it's a 3v2 advantage for Forge and Fire. Massive chaos going around, just massive wild swings, and Forge and Fire takes it.
Forge and Fire needs to be careful, though, because they narrowly escaped that one. That fire pot could have made some big problems for them, but they managed to get around it and pick up that second round.
Yeah, that is the thing. Big Dogs are throwing fire pots directly behind them, and you know how you counter that? You just push as hard as humanly possible, like this. You just push, and then the fire pot does nothing. We do have one member of Big Dogs not in the fight, but he actually makes up getting a kill. And Big Dogs looks to snowball this one really hard with that early halberd kill. And Big Dogs takes this one, leading the set 2-0 against Forge and Fire.
Something else I'm seeing from Forge and Fire that's a bit concerning is not only are their supports sometimes not helping their front line, namely their shield player. I think it was David Croft and I can't remember who else, but they tend to be very tunnel vision. They'll pick somebody that they're trying to flinch or fight, and they'll rarely target switch. When you're playing support, you need to be able to bounce around target to target and flinch people that are fighting your teammates, but I'm not really seeing much of that.
Right, exactly. The Muffmeister is a spear specialist, so he knows a lot about support and plays it all day. I'm more of a Maul specialist, but I have played support, and yeah, like you really need, your job as a spear player isn't to get kills, it's to just hit as many people as humanly possible. So this map obviously is contraband, and you know, no clear advantage for either sides. A lot of people think that this is the most balanced map.
The thing about contraband too is contraband can be won or lost on fire pots, though. Good fire pots can make all the difference, and what we've seen so far is that Big has been a bit dominant in the fire pot department, so I wonder if we're going to see a change from Forge and Fire or more of the same.
I really want to see the aggression from Fortune Fire that they had at the very end. Like, it seems like the first couple skirmishes, Fortune Fire was kind of passive, afraid, and then they're like, we're down, 1-0, we're down this map. Let's just push them as hard as possible, and it was working out really well for them. So I kind of want to see that happen again. Weird fire pot from Fortune Fire just kind of splits them up, and there's a massive, all over the place engagement going on here. Multiple 2v2s and a 1v1 in the middle. But Fortune Fire does get the first pick. They're looking to snowball, but they can't take down the shield player because he's a shield player. Oh, Clip Dreams with a 1v2. He actually kills both players in a 2v1, but his entire team goes down, and he's back against the cliff. He's trying to make this work. Fortune Fire hits his own member, but takes him down eventually. Clip Dreams. I don't know if anyone saw last round, but he was like an absolute god. He played his heart out, and he's one of the MVPs of the week last week in the MCL. Pretty good.
Another useless fire pot from Fortune Fire, though.
I thought it was pretty good enough, but the Biggs one was just too good, straight up. Big target swap from Mork. So here's the thing. Biggs fire pots are looking to do damage, right? They're always throwing them behind them or in choke points to like do massive damage. Fortune Fire, their fire pots are more or less trying to split a team up. And there was like one person on Big Dogs who didn't do that much because of a fire pot, but his team just did pretty well. We have a 3v2 going on the left, and then another 2v3 going on the right. And Clip Dreams is literally 1v3ing. Double parry, double cleave. He's still 1v3ing right here. Double parry again, and he gets another kill! Jesus. Clip Dreams actually just 1v3'd and got every single player.
Yeah, well played by Clip Dreams, but if you're Fortune Fire, you have to capitalize on those 2v1s, 3v1s much faster. You cannot allow that to happen.
Yeah, I need Fortune Fire. If they want to win those, you gotta feint more. Someone has to feint. Because he was double parrying. I think he got 3 double parries. All of those parries could have been a feint. Oh, disgustingly bad fire pot coming out from Fortune Fire. It hit his own man in the head, and then they were just out of position. Terrible start. But Siphon's looking to. No, he goes down. Yeah, Fortune Fire. They played too passive. They got pushed up against the wall. Their fire pots hit their teammate's head, and then that perspective was just, it was just over for them after that.
Something else I'm noticing, Forgery has been Fortune Fire's strongest player that I've seen so far. And he's gone for the spear this time around instead of the short spear and shield. They've actually gone for a Messer and shield combo.
Yeah, and it is a hot debate right now for the shield players on what weapon to use. Clip Dreams wins the 2v1, and very decisive win for Big Dogs right here. Looking to close it out, and they get it without dropping a man.
They don't seem to have an answer for Clip Dreams. It's a big problem.
What I was saying was, I see most people go Messer shield or short spear shield, but Songzi has opted with the rapier the entire set, which I think is pretty interesting. I've never seen rapier shield besides, the front lines. Oh! Clip Dreams just goes in 1v3. He's going for the montage plays, but he just ints this time. And it's wow, Big Dogs is getting kill after kill. Henny's just popping off with the spear. Triple kill for Henny. Yeah, I definitely think Clip Dreams is going for like a montage play. He runs in 1v3, but then instantly dies.
Luckily for him, though, his support actually had a massive round. The spear player picking up 3 big kills there.
Right. Alright. Sir Lancelot and Forge and Fire just pushing this time. They know they have to pull out something. Pretty bad fire pot from Big Dogs here. Siphon's doing his patented jump bill hook stabs. Clip Dreams goes down early. Henny goes down early. These are the 2 superstars for Big Dogs. Siphon stabs the spear player in the back. Yeah, big play from Siphon here. Oh, he goes down. 2v1 still possible. He gets his back to the wall, and he gets more excelled.
I'd like to see some death ball type strategies from Forge and Fire. to me, they seem in their element when they're making an aggressive push together. Otherwise, they seem to scatter to the wind a bit, and I'd like to see some more aggressive stuff from them personally.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I do not like them pushing the right side because, yep, they get fire potted. Forgery doesn't see it. Oh, he backs off in time. Very well played. It's a 3v3 on the left, 2v2 on the right. The shield players are trying their best to swap, but early picks from big dogs, and they're looking to snowball the fight. Forgery is trying to do his best. He's staying alive. He's getting hits off, but he goes down. The spear player is 1v1 in the shield, and then Mork is just doing his patented 1v1. And, his team wins yet again.
I'm not sure I agree with Fortune Fire's approach of sending one of your supports to duel an Evening Star. I think that support is more viable with the team, and that seems to be their answer for the Evening Star player, and I'm just not sure I can get behind that.
Alright, Fortune Fire pushes up. Oh, gets an instant pick with the Borax. Oh, but Clip Dreams evens it up. He's in a 1v1 now. The Fire Pot makes things awkward. But Big Dog's getting surrounded here. It's a 3v2. Please, Fortune Fire, just play patient. Just play patient. Oh, and they stab around the shield. Great stab by Forgery to stab around that shield. And, Big Dogs is leading 2-0, so this is potentially, set point right now. So I really want to see, Fortune Fire just, go all out, no holding back, just... let it all on the table, as it were. Forgery is bringing so much pressure with his short spear shield. Oh, damn, dude. Clip Dream just breaks the line and just gets a 1v1. Very well played. Forgery's in a 2v1 right now. He goes down. Sir Lancelot has to 1v4 to save his team the game, and he can't do it. GG's coming out in chat. And, pretty decisive win from Big Dogs, doing the 3-0.
I think, namely, what gives Big Dogs the advantage here was better usage of the fire pots, and they also tend to capitalize on the Fortune Fire's positioning there. From what I saw, there was almost never would you catch somebody alone except for maybe Clip Dreams, but
we need to get an interview with Clip Dreams. We didn't get an interview last time, and I want an interview with Clip Dreams. Let's see if Rongwat can get an interview.
hook it up.
Tonight, there will be either 2 or 3 matches. One is Inquisition versus Rip, and the other will be VeggieTales Gang Gang versus... Who's the other team, Rongwat?
Astartes.
Oh yeah, Astartes. Astartes versus VeggieTale Gang Gang. That seems like a pretty good match that I really want to cast and watch. And okay.
Hey.
Hello, Clip Dreams.
Hey, guys.
All right. So, what was going through your mind on Contraband when you 1v3'd them?
Oh, I was telling my team in the Discord, I was like, they were saying, hold on, Dreams, we're coming. I was like, I can't do it, guys. And it's just, I got the lucky parries and I was able to hold it off. I don't know. I was feeling really lucky afterwards.
Yeah, that was really well played by you. I was getting so hyped. That was
Thank you.
incredible.
Thank you very much.
So, what was Mork's plan? Did he come into the scrim saying, like, I'm just going to flank every round and just 1v1 someone?
Well, Mark is actually like, he's the best 1v1er out of all of us. And, like, he has bad ping on the Dallas servers that we've been playing on, but he's a better 1v1er than I am. So I wanted him to just, take the flank most of the time, and he would hold off the 1v1 for, even if he couldn't kill them early, he could still just, be very reliable, even with his high ping. And that was something that was pretty outstanding on him. I kept complimenting him about it.
Yeah, I did notice he won. He either won the 1v1s or just, you guys won and the round's over because it's, 5v1.
Right. Ideally, he kept engaging their shield player and their support player that had the halberd or the spear and stuff, and he was locking them out so they couldn't target switch on us mid-fight and everything.
Exactly. I definitely think that if you isolate the shield player and the shield player just doesn't, kill you really quick, it's pretty a good advantage for you guys because your shield player was in the fight the entire time.
Definitely, it's one of the tactics I've been going over with my team.
Any thoughts, Muffmeister?
Really, when it comes to clip dreams, I've seen a lot of good 1vx stuff from him. That seems to be his specialty. And am I correct? And is it an actual strategy, or does it just happen to play out that way, where you try to take the aggro off of a couple players and maybe try to force a 2v1, or does it just kind of happen? Because it seems like you're intentionally trying to take aggro from a couple players.
Right, I'm putting myself front and center along with the shield player while Mark is flanking, so that we can have Henny and Carl, our two support players with Spear and Halberd, dish out the DPS from behind us. I'm definitely trying to take heat onto me so it doesn't go onto them.
Right, right. Do you feel sometimes like there's a danger of overextension? Like, do you feel like teams are starting to catch on and punish that, or
Oh,
do you think it's going unanswered mostly?
no, definitely. Like for every round that I had a really good pop off, like I did a 1v3 or something, there was like 2 other rounds where I just instantly died.
Yep.
And like the 2 rounds we lost on Contraband, for instance, both of those I was like out the first one dead. It does have its drawbacks, but it's high risk, high reward.
Yeah, I called you out. I thought you were trying to make you're trying to get a montage clip. When will we see a Clip Dreams montage?
I don't know. Maybe if I get into editing, there'll be one eventually.
Alright, so you said that guy's name was Mark? I was calling him Mork the entire time.
Yeah, he changed his alias. It's Mork now. It used to be Marklar, so it's just
Oh, that's Marklar. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I know who that is. Okay, very interesting. So Big Dogs is on the up and up.
Yeah. We hope to stay that way as
This
well.
is pretty hype.
You guys had pretty consistently strong fire pods. Was I think one of the key determining factors. You were consistently splitting their team into 2 or 3 groups and just capitalizing on that. So very good stuff.
Yeah, Song was jumping on the opportunities every chance he got.
Right. Yeah, very good fire pots. I love to see good fire pot teams.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we didn't do it our first match, but we were experimenting with it, and we decided to let our shield player hold it just so because he can afford to lose some armor for it. And
Right.
yeah, it worked out pretty well in our scrims and in the match.
All right. So yeah, I think we're going to take a 20 to 30-minute break, and I am getting word from our sponsors that um Inquisition did beat Rip already, so I guess the only match tonight would be VeggieTales Gang Gang versus Astartes. Astartes, formerly known as Hero, it was Rongwat's team that he got kicked out of, and they're looking to make a big name in the scene after releasing Rongwat.
Alrighty, thank you guys for having me. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
head back
No
into this.
problem, man. Congratulations on your win. Well played.
Thank you very much. All right, peace out.
so I am LG Yang signing out.